Hey y'all! Last week we went to Disney Springs for lunch. You can see the full video right here. And we went to Wine Bar George. So this is my gluten-free lunch review of Wine Bar George. Just a disclaimer before we start. I am gluten intolerant, so small bits of cross-contamination do not affect me. If you have celiac or are highly sensitive or allergic to gluten, I suggest speaking with a chef. And even if you are just intolerant like me, I would suggest speaking with a chef anyway to any restaurant you go to. My recommendations are good for me, but just to make sure it's good for you, I suggest doing some of your own research and making sure you feel completely comfortable with what you're ordering. Also, we went during COVID-19, so some of the experiences and menu offerings might be different in the future. Wine Bar George is located in Disney Springs in the landing area of the Springs. It's right across from Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar and is near Raglan Road. We had a lunch reservation for right at noon so that we could get there early and make sure we were seated outside on the patio. I would really recommend sitting on the patio if you go, even if it's not during COVID-19, because the patio is really nice and it has a really cool view of the aerofoil balloon that we got to watch going up and down. Both at check-in and when our waiter greeted us, they asked if we had any allergies in our party. I informed him of my gluten intolerance. He did ask me if a shared grill was okay. So if you have celiac or are allergic and cross-contamination is not okay, I would highly suggest calling beforehand and seeing what items could be made not on the grill, or if they could have a portion of the grill just for you. I'm not sure how that would work, but I would highly recommend calling beforehand and seeing how they can accommodate you. So first off, for drinks, we decided that since it is Wine Bar George, we would each get a drink. So I got the Friscato, which is Moscato, vodka, and pineapple Dole Whip. It was very good if you like Dole Whip, but don't like it with the rum, then I would highly recommend this version of it. I liked it a whole lot better than the version of Dole Whip with rum. It was still very light and refreshing, and I didn't feel kind of bogged down and heavy after drinking it. So I would really get that if I were you. So onto the menu. Since this was during COVID-19, the menu was all online, so you scanned a QR code when you came in, and then the menu pulled up, and they had all of the lunch menus, including a lunch allergy menu available, so that was really neat. And here's the menu. Gluten-free appetizers include hummus without bread, warm spiced olives, grilled octopus salad, frisee salad, grilled romaine, burrata without bread, saganaki on fire without bread, shishito peppers, and iberico pork pluma. All of the boards can be made gluten-free by ordering them without the bread. The only gluten-free entree is the steak frites. For family-style meals, both the skirt steak and the grilled whole Greek sea bass are gluten-free. I had heard great things about the steak frites, and I was really excited when they were on the gluten-free menu, so that's what I ordered. It was some nice cut fries topped with an onion aioli sauce and some thinly sliced steak. The steak was super tender. I barely even needed my steak knife for it. It was also cut really thin, so it was nice to eat with a bite of fries as well. The onion aioli sauce wasn't too overpowering. The onion was chopped really small so that it was very easy to eat. You didn't feel like you were just eating chunks of onion. It was really creamy and nice. Overall, I really enjoyed my experience at Wine Bar George. I felt like there were plenty of gluten-free options for me to choose from. However, if you have a more severe allergy or celiac, I would highly recommend calling ahead and asking to speak with a chef to see how they can accommodate you if they do have a shared grill only. As always, visit my website for a written review of Wine Bar George and for the full allergy menu that Wine Bar George was offering during this time. Be sure to subscribe so that you can see more of our adventures and gluten-free restaurant reviews. I'm super excited about the restaurant that I'm going to be reviewing for next week's video.